Hey everybody, it's the Nerd John 71 here, back again with another awesome airblown inflatable video. This time I am now talking about the Gemmy new for 2025 4-foot tall waving skeleton. Now I did already make a video about this inflatable back when I first got it, alongside the pumpkin head skeleton from Home Depot. This is from Walmart, just like the previous videos. This inflatable was sold at Walmart, and it's the exact same box design as the previous videos, so not very much to talk about with the box. There's the Gemmy airblown inflatable logo on the top, and according to the box, it's 4 feet tall, and it's definitely a 4-footer. There's the size comparison on the back. Instructions on the back. And I didn't show this in the other videos, but here's the top of the Gemmy box. And just like the other inflatables we've talked about, this is what's inside the box with the inflatable. The protective plastic bag that the inflatable is folded up in when it's brand new in the box. The protective plastic bag. The important safety instruction sheets. See, there's the Gemmy logo. There's the instruction sheets. And for when you want to put this guy outside, stakes and tethers. It comes with 4 stakes and 4 tethers. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. Put everything back inside, close it up. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. So now let's go get the inflatable and we'll inflate it. So here's the inflatable, all out of the box. Let's inflate it. Alright, here he is, fully inflated. And he is tall for 4 feet. Let me push the camera back a little bit. I'm 5 feet tall, and this inflatable is 4 feet tall. So yep, definitely a 4-footer. Definitely a 4-footer. 4 feet tall, but it's awesome. Gemmy put a lot of detail into this inflatable. Now, as you all know, I give my airblown inflatables names. This one I named after myself, because he's my first ever Halloween airblown inflatable. Now, if you remember my very first YouTube channel, Gemmy Guy Cool, I did have a Halloween airblown inflatable Winnie the Pooh and a pumpkin. But aside from that, this is my very first airblown inflatable I ever got. And this one actually works with the light, because the Winnie the Pooh one, the lights were all burnt out in it. So this one's named after me, because I love skeletons too. I really love sugar skull and skeleton designs. Anything with anatomy, sugar skull, and bone designs, I love it. So speaking of bones, he's actually full of bone detail. You got the leg bones, except if you remember the pumpkin head skeleton, this guy is actually missing a hip bone. You see? He has no hip bone. So he kind of looks funny without the hip bone. But other than that, the rest of the bones are all there. You got the rib cage, you got the spine, you got the skull, you got the arm bones, the leg bones, and all that. I believe this would be the femur, if I'm not mistaken. This would be the femur and the upper part of the leg bone. I don't know what this would be. I guess this is just the leg bones, because I know right here would be the knee. Right here would be the knee bones. Let's take a closer look at the face. I really love the expression on this. I really like the green shine in the eyes. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but the eyes are green. Everything is all screen printed on, by the way. All the bone details all screen printed on. You got all the bone detail there. The arms. You got the rib cage. You got the spine. And the legs. The leg bones. Like I said, he's just missing a hip bone, which is kind of funny. He kind of looks kind of funny without the hip bone. But he does have a skull, and he actually does have shoulder bone detail. I don't know how well you can see that, but he does have shoulder bone detail. I really love the expression. He's smiling, he's waving. Here's the waving hand. And another detail this guy is missing is finger bones. If you remember the pumpkin head skeleton, he had finger bone detail. This guy actually doesn't. There are no finger bones on his hands. And he doesn't have feet bone either. He doesn't have feet bones. His feet are just plain. They're just plainly designed. There is no foot bone detail. Here's where the fan is on the back. And yeah, it's actually a cheap fan inflatable, but this thing inflates very, very tightly for a cheap fan. And here's the tether loops. You got 2 on each side on the bottom. Here they are. Here's the one on this side. And here's the one on this side. And the other 2 tether loops are up here. On both sides. There's the tether loop on the right. There's the tether loop on the left. Overall, a very, very awesome looking inflatable. I'm happy Gemmy made this inflatable. They've made a ton of skeleton inflatables over the years. They've made a very, very awesome one that actually came out the year I was born. It's a very, very awesome skeleton inflatable. I think it's over 10 feet tall. It looks nothing like this, but it was made in 2003. Let's see what this guy looks like in the dark. Here he is in the dark. Doesn't he look awesome? He looks amazing. You can still see the green in the eyes. The shiny green detail in the eyes. Now, he does only have one LED in him. There is only one light bulb in there, one C7. There is no other C7s in there. I kind of wish there was, though, so he would light up more. Bring the camera a little closer. The head lights up perfectly. That's perfect. You can still see his rib cage, his spine, his arms, and you can actually see the legs somewhat. I don't know if the recording cut off there, but I'm sorry about that if the camera cut off. But what I was showing is, yeah, you can kind of see his leg detail, his leg bone detail there. Other than that, though, he looks awesome in the dark. I really like how the spine really sticks out. The spine, the rib cage, the shoulders, the waving hand. It all sticks out so awesomely in the dark. It's perfect. Now let's turn the lights back on. This has been a video on the Gemmy new for 2025 4-foot tall waving skeleton. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos coming soon. I'm the NerdJohn71 signing off. See you in the next video, everybody.